Welcome to a new fragrance review today. Today we're going to try Gentleman Society by Givenchy. So after a hard opening, got a nice little sample of that new fragrance by Givenchy that was sold with having 5 ingredient in the 4G. I mean the 4 ingredient, though I think there's more note than that. So here's the little cardboard, what it looks like. Inside it shows the bottle. I think the bottle is nice, though it's not crazy, but it's still nice. And it says, a scent as a signature, a wild narcissus flower enhanced by a deep woody accord. So that's what it smells. Picking up some Palo Santo. It's really citrusy. It's a citrusy wood, and really the citrusy of it that's there. Probably the vetiver contribute to it too. And I would assume there's some bergamot in it or some other citrus. When I smell it, it feels like I'm breathing through a bounce on the paper that you put in your laundry. Pick up some narcissus, a little bit of freshness by the sage, but it's barely there. A little bit of cardamom. That's about it on paper. On my skin, in the top note, I was picking up a lot of narcissus, a good amount of cardamom, vanilla, palo santo, and a little bit of sage. In heart notes, I was picking up a good amount of narcissus and vanilla with a little bit of palo santo, a little bit of vetiver, and cedar. And in the base note, I was picking up a lot of cedar, a good amount of palo santo, and a little bit of vanilla. Projection was really good. Over 6 feet, people were able to smell it. And longevity also was really amazing, over 12 hours. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are cardamom and sage. Heart notes are narcissus and vetiver, and base notes are vanilla, palo santo, and cedar. And I'm gonna just keep going with the smell a little bit. It doesn't smell like a gentleman, first of all, either as a gentleman, a fragrance of that line, or a gentleman respect himself would wear. It smells like candy a little bit. There's cardamom and like vanilla, so you could assume maybe have a little bit of La Nuit de l'Homme as a type of fragrance, but it's no, it smells just like some candy. Remind me a lot of stuff like Nautica Voyage for the different price. That's not a compliment at all. It's easily the worst fragrance from the line. That's for sure. I know a lot of people would say, oh, it smelled really great and all, but think about it. This line, it's a really refined version of the note of iris. Usually it will compete with the fragrance, like I forgot which one, but there's one that I think is Valentino Uomo that has a note of iris, or it will compete with fragrance like Dior Homme, but this one would compete with like Zara fragrance and those super cheap fragrance that kind of smell good. The notes and is interesting, but they don't know how they managed to make a fragrance so boring and so bad. So many nice notes in it. That's my thought about this fragrance. Anyway, where I would see it? I think it will be a horrible business fragrance. It smells somewhat immature. That's not what the idea you want to convey wearing a business fragrance. Actually, it does smell immature, and that's the best way I can describe with a word what it smells. As a dating fragrance, it's nice and sweet, so it kind of have the smell of someone you're going to do a mistake with. So works, but it doesn't have the smell of someone you're going to spend your life with, so I would not recommend it as a dating fragrance. In the summer winter spectrum, it will be really crazy in the summer. Now it's winter when I'm analyzing the fragrance, so projects well, will be good as a winter fragrance, though it's hot winter this year. And as an everyday fragrance, it has pretty much everything an everyday fragrance need. It lasts the whole day. And the price is, it's not like super expensive. Now it's new, so in discounter is probably going to be expensive like every new fragrance, but it's probably going to drop. I would assume that like every gentleman fragrance will have a big hype, and then it will just fall down and people will stop talking about it. So it will probably be cheap. I'm not sure how popular it would be, so maybe it will be cheaper eventually, but still it's not quite a good fragrance. You should definitely give it a try. But it makes me think that people at Givenchy are messing up with their brand. Everything seems cheaper and cheaper in the quality of what they're doing. The fragrance they put out in the market before that smell like Axe body spray. This one smell like those cheap fragrance you get for $20 in a store, or like you were gonna get at Walmart. No, it's not going well for Givenchy, and I really hope they start messing up with their things. But yeah, in the overall everyday fragrance would work. If you enjoy it, would be a good one. So hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, like and share. If you tried this fragrance, tell me what you think about it. If you agree or disagree with me. So thanks for watching, and see you soon.